Mr. Herwig van STAA, welcome to our Mediabox platform. On the occasion of the Congress 31st plenary session, your report adopted yesterday in the plenary session, which is titled Preventing Corruption and Promoting Public Ethics at Local and Regional Level. Before start, I would like to ask you, and also underline that in your report, you are saying that corruption can be found in many forms. So what can be these forms? So what is your definition and understanding when we say corruption?
Corruption started regularly. We have two big deficits in the transparency of decisions on local and regional level. We have to have transparency in all financial transactions. And therefore, we decided some reports following on this decision on the resolution of combating corruption and promoting public ethics. And this is once the transparency, the conflicts of interest and clientelism. It is the protecting of whistleblowers. We need whistleblowers to have a procurement against corruption, nepotismus, public procurement, abuse of administration resources in election campaigns. There are the main issues we will have in the next time in the governance committee and later on and we will also consider all these facts in the monitoring. If we monitor the local and regional democracy, and corruption is the most enemy against the development of democracy.
So let's say we are living with this enemy, and what we see maybe in all member states, let's say some kind of forms of corruption. So how could it be possible to prevent corruption? Or let's say if it's really possible, and what is the role of the local and regional authorities in that point?
We need a legal frame to combat corruption. We need an ethic opinion in the whole society, and we need not only the control by elected representatives like the councils on local level or the regional parliaments, not only to control the governments, but also to control the administration. We need independent institutions like audit courts, and the independent audit courts only responsible to the elected democratic bodies. And we need also ombudsmen and ombudsman institutes on local and regional level, and therefore we can also include the civil society's activities in the controlling of corruption. And we have different levels and different intensive situations on corruption, from lower corruption in some countries like Denmark and higher corruption in some states like some in the Balkan or in the eastern states, but they had a very difficult history and it is not easy to combat there. But I can say I'm now 20 years member of the Congress and the Bureau. I was 2 times president of the Congress, 2 times president of the local chamber, president of the regional chamber, and I was always fighting against corruption, and I have seen how big was the development in combating corruption, also in Ukraine and Russia. We have always discussions about these 2 states, but I can say there was a big development in the last maybe 5 years.
Thank you for joining us, Mr. Rapporteur.